like this is a more of an infinite game, right? Where we have to focus on things that is going to improve our livelihood. It's going to improve our skill sets. It's going to improve us as individuals, right? Because the money, it'll come and go, right? It's temporary, right? You guys are going to go out there and make $2,000, $4,000, $5,000 in a week. You guys are going to make maybe on a bad week because you have something that came up and you couldn't work. You made 500 that week. It's going to be there is what I'm trying to say. As long as you go out there and produce, right? But my meeting this morning is about what are some things that you can grow in terms of skill sets, characteristics, habits, right? Something that you're going to take away from this leadership group here that's going to take you and your life to the next level. Okay, so I want to explore that with you, aside from the money, right? Because the money is going to be great. I have no doubt that you guys are going to be breaking boundaries in terms of financially because of all of the campaigns, all of the raises that we gave you. That is no problem. What are you going to learn, right? In terms of skills, leadership, communication, adaptability. Like, what are you guys going to be learning here moving forward so you guys can step up as individuals? Okay, so I want to explore that with you guys. I want you guys to take out a pen and a paper here so we can explore this together and work on areas that can improve our livelihood. Okay, so I'll throw out a few here so we can get started, right? And this is general ideas. I want you guys to go more in depth, right? So infinite skills that you guys can take away from this business. One is communication, right? They say 1 year in this business is 4 years of communication in college. Why? Well, you're dealing with business owners, you're dealing with people every single day, right? You're overturning objections, right? This is something that you guys are working on every single day, and I hope that your communication skills have improved from the first day you started to now. How many of you guys actually feel like your communication skills gotten better? Awesome. Okay. I think everybody here raised their hand. All right, so I'm gonna ask you guys to give me some skill sets, some things that you guys want to take away from this business on an infinite level, right? So you guys can grow as human beings. All right, so let's start with Abby. Abby, what do you want to learn here in this business that you can take away for the rest of your life?
I think the most important, when I entered the business, is communication, like how to understand what people were saying. Like by one sentence and know what's their thought in the back. And second is public speaking, it's still what I'm learning. And then the third thing is how to be like a good leaders, like a leadership.
Oh, we just need one.
Okay. Yeah.
We want everybody to participate. So you said public speaking skills. Okay.
Yeah.
And obviously you want to take that and use it in your life one day. So great, guys, write that down. Public speaking skills is something that you guys can take with you for the rest of your life, right? That's freaking awesome. Give it up for Abby, guys. Yes. Okay, what about you, Stephon? I'm just going in order here where I see people from left to right. What about you, Stephon?
Something I want to take from this business is I want to be more effective in developing people. I know it's a strength of mine, but I want to be great at it. I feel my end game here will be like a personal development coach or in some capacity. So for me, I just want to be able to develop others and get them to maximize their potential, at least be able to unleash the power from within.
Yeah. We know how effective that can be, right? In this world of a people business, right? So give it up for Stephon, guys. Write that one down. Personal development, all right? Leading other people. Joseph, what about you? What do you want to take away out of this business that maybe you're already good at, or maybe something that someone is already good at that you want as well? What is something that is infinite skill that you want to attain here?
Yeah, one skill that this business is helping with, I want to keep doing is time management.
Time management. Awesome. I think all of us can write that one down, including myself. That one from you, brother. Time management. Okay. Yes. Okay, I want you guys to really be creative here. So what about you, Dre? What can you take away from this business?
Man, that was a great question. So for me, I would say just really having to learn just to be my own CEO. You know, how to run a company, how to handle payroll, how to deal that everything comes with being your own business owner, dealing with your people, building relationships. I think for me, that is the bigger picture, because ultimately, you know, having the entrepreneur mindset that I have, I want to own multiple businesses myself, right? And there's a wide range of businesses that I want to own, from restaurants. Shit, I want to own a soccer indoor spot one day. I want to own a weed shop one day, right? So many ideas come to mind. So I think this is a perfect little stepping stool for me to really get a firm grip of the business and really figure out how to manage and run a business.
Yeah, thanks for sharing. Guys, how important is being a CEO and understanding the operations behind the business? How important is that, guys? Super important, right? So write that one down. I love that. Thanks, Dre. Edgar Hang, what about you, brother?
Mine would be, building and having stronger relations with everyone I meet, and having connections throughout the business atmosphere or the business world.
Oh yeah. Building better relationships with the people around you. Yeah, proximity is definitely power. So if you can get people to like you, Edgar, man, you're gonna have a lot of resources around you. So that's a great one. Yes, write that one down, guys. Okay, Steven, what about you?
I feel being an executioner, being results based, and just executing all tasks at hand.
Oh yeah. When that's a great one. I mean, when you can turn on the flip, just go execute, and that is a habit that you learned and embodied in yourself. Man, that's something that we all want to innate in ourselves, right? Good stuff. Mr. Ramirez, what about you?
I really think just working, like the 7 habits in general, like they're called habits for a reason. It's something that you want to continue on doing, for a long time. So I think, doing all those, following the 7 habits, I think that's really going to stick with me, even in years from now. I'm always going to remember Abu, or like always have a great attitude or something like that. So I think that's something that really, burned into my brain.
Yeah, I mean, once you have kids with your girl, man, you gotta maintain that attitude. You gotta keep a positive attitude. You gotta work full days, right? You gotta understand the opportunity. So definitely important to innate the 7 habits within us at all times. Jonathan, same question.
Man, Isaac took mine, man. I was thinking the same one, man. I was thinking, those first 2, man, having a good attitude and maintaining a good attitude. That's been helping me a lot, man, since I started with you guys, man. So I think that's key.
Attitude. Yes, it is key, player. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, Mr. David Sand.
I would say being a servant leader. I've been in the company for 4 years now, so I just want to be resourceful and help my team grow.
Sweet, being a servant leader, focusing on your resources. Okay, Mr. J Dollar Sign.
Just leadership ability.
Leadership ability.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. Thank you for that. Short and sweet. Danny Cortez.
Hey, how you guys doing? Yeah, so from the business, I'm gonna just say self-motivation. Being able to wake up in the morning and be self-motivated. I feel like I really learned that in this business. Nobody's really on your ass to be doing anything. You have to go out there and want it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like in the business, I really, learn how to really be self-motivated, self-driven, determined, resilient, whatever you want to call it. But just knowing how to keep pushing forward, not give up.
Oh yeah. I mean, we can go on with this list here, right? And you guys have different ideas on what you can really focus on to improve yourself as an individual, as a business owner, as a solution provider, right? So these are great takeaways. For time's sake, I'm just going to throw out a few more so you guys can write it down. I want you guys to write down asking better questions, okay? As leaders in our business, if you have somebody on your team, you want to learn how to ask better questions. Okay, painting a clearer picture for your business. Clarity is power, right? We talked about this in phase 3. What is the identity you want to have for your business, for your team, right? If it's Wolfpack, what is the identity you want to have for your team? Paint a better picture for it. So write this one down. I think that this one you can hit home. All right. And then last but not least, I want us all to focus on this infinite skill right here. And I think if all of us get good at this season is going to be very lucrative for all of us. And that is being able to sell multiple products to one customer, maximizing the doors, like what Steven is doing out there in the field, making $1,000 with one customer. Okay, imagine if we can make $2,000 with one customer. They have 2 businesses. Right? And I think, and I feel that if all of us break through this skill right here, we're gonna be balling out. All right? It's no more 175, no more 250, no more one product to one customer. It's being confident in yourself, offering any campaign, any product to one customer. That is monumental. How many of you guys like that? Let me hear you. Yeah, freaking amazing, right? That is one thing that all of us can focus on right now that can increase our income, that can increase our skill set, increase our confidence, is selling multiple products. Okay, so that was the 3 that I had there. Please write that one down. I have 2 hands up. Let's go with G Money first.
Yeah, I just wanted to go and explain some stuff that I feel like I really gained from this business. And so one of them is obviously closing. That's a skill set that can be infinitely developed. I feel like I'm one of the best closers in the freaking company, but I feel like I could still get better at the game. So that's one. And then the other one is learning how to work well with others, because I came into the company, I wasn't really a team player. I didn't really like working with other people. I was just a superstar. But I've learned to develop that skill of, getting along with the other boys and girls, so.
Give it up for G Money there, guys. Awesome. Yes. You have done that, brother. ATM.
Amen.
Yeah. ATM, your hands up.
Yeah, I realized what I wanted to share now.
Yes.
And what I want to learn from the business is how to level up, like how to observe where I'm at and just go to another level. And that's what I want to learn, how to just keep evolving.
There you go. I love it. There's so many topics for us to run our meetings on now, Stephon. If you wrote all this down, there's something that we can teach our people, right? But guys, this is key right here. If you guys are just focused on the finite things, which is the numbers on the day basis, time will burn you out. Okay, this is how leaders get burnt out. They only focus on the numbers, the results, right? Recruiting, and not knocking it, right? Because this is our business. I'm not knocking it, but to expand your horizon, to see why people are in this business for a long period of time, is because they're not just focused on the finite stuff. It's not about a weekly paycheck. It's not about, man, how much money am I gonna make this week? No. It's about the infinite stuff that we just talked about. One more thing here that we can add is, what are you going to do with the money that you just made? Right? Get good at buying assets. Get good at buying good assets. That is something that you can focus on. All right? So I'm not going to preach to the choir here, but you guys understand the concept of this meeting here. Now, if you wrote down the topics that everybody just chimed in on, write down where you are from a 1 to 10 in these topics. If it was leadership, where are you? 1 to 10. Is it a 4? Is it a 5? Is it a 7? So you know where your weaknesses are. You know where your strengths are, right? Focus on the strength, but also improve the weaknesses. Okay? Public speaking skills, where are you at? If we had you run a call right now, how confident will you be running a call? Right? Time management. You want to improve your time management? Well, did you get on these calls on time? Just rate yourself. Okay? Once you rate yourself, I encourage you to do the same thing with your team so you can identify where they're at. Okay? Where are they when it comes to leadership? Asking better questions, selling multiple products. Okay, there's a lot that we can focus on right now, guys. It's not, again, just about the monetary, the profits. That's all good. It's going to be really gravy. Like I said, we're all going to be rich here. So let's focus on our skill sets now. It's going to give us more longevity. It's going to liberate us. It's going to make us feel better. Again, progress is happiness. Okay, so that's all I got for the meeting today. I mean, leadership is a tough game, right? And that's why the ones who actually rise from a leader to a team leader to a partner to an owner is because not the money, but their skills, their infinite skills.